When you're buying a new construction home, one of the most frustrating things is when they hit you with the starting at price, and then when you're out the door, the price is completely different. Today, I'm in Haines City, Florida. I'm checking out a builder that has super transparent pricing, and they include a whole bunch of things like the blinds, the appliances, and the washer and dryer. So let's check it out. My name is Jodeni Ogando. I'm a Central Florida realtor. On this channel, we explore all things real estate throughout Central Florida, including Haines City, Davenport, Orlando, Kissimmee, all the cities in Central Florida. Today, we are actually in Haines City, Florida, checking out a brand new construction home where prices are starting in the 320s, 330s, and right now, at the time of this video, with their incentives, you could probably be out of pocket $2,500 a month as far as a mortgage goes, where rent in the area is $2,700, $2,800, $2,900. So if that sounds like some useful information to watch, then keep looking. So the front of this house actually faces south. We're in Haines City, Florida. We're about an hour away from Orlando, 45 minutes to an hour away from Disney. Tampa is about an hour and 10 minutes away as well. So I would say we're pretty centrally located to a lot of major points of interest that people like to visit when they're in Central Florida. I wanted to take a quick minute and talk about my builder list. So being that I work with all different builders in my 6 years of doing this, I've put together a builder database with all the different opportunities in Central Florida. So if you were to tell me what price you're looking for, what areas you're looking for, what's important to you, I have spreadsheets separated everything by incentives, bedrooms, bathrooms, square footages, different things that will basically help me help you. That's gonna be better than you trying to do this on your own, where you're just Googling new construction homes and the first page of Google is gonna show you sponsored ads by all these different builders that are spending a lot of marketing dollars, whereas you can have an unbiased opinion from a realtor that works with all builders and just sending you all the greatest deals. So if that sounds beneficial to you, then get my contact information somewhere on the screen or down in the description. Let's check out this new construction home. So we are inside 1,850 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 2 bathroom, 2 car garage. Right when you walk in, you're gonna have 2 bedrooms over here with a bathroom, another bedroom over here that they're using as a home office, access to the 2-car garage, and you're gonna have your laundry room. What's interesting about this builder is they actually include the washer and dryer as well. So you pretty much just gotta bring your furniture and your clothes and got everything else here. I am super early to the party with this community. They just came like 3 months ago and started, building. They haven't even built the park or the pool that they're gonna have for the community. So you're gonna have some amenities over here. Down the hallway, you're gonna have access to your living room, and you're gonna have your kitchen and your dining area as well. I've been in a lot of houses that are around 1,800 square feet, 1,900 square feet, and I can say that this is one of the best layouts that I've seen thus far. It feels pretty open, and you have the high ceilings as well. It doesn't feel like I'm in 1,800 square feet. I feel more like 2,000 plus. Another thing is some of the builders don't include some of the hardware on the cabinets. This one does, and this one also includes a refrigerator. So while other builders, I wouldn't name any right now, but there are some builders that I've closed on recently that they don't even include the garage door opener, the motor, and this one does. You get the garage door motor, you get blinds, you get the washer and dryer, you get the refrigerator, stainless steel appliances, upgrade countertops throughout the whole property. Pretty much what I would do here is just basically add some backsplash to the kitchen. Then we have your little dining area over here. I really like how the builders hired an interior designer to basically put together these accent walls. It gives it some character. What are your thoughts on that? I wanted to take some time and talk about what it costs to buy a home. So if you're a first-time home buyer, or if you've done it before, the home buying process, as far as the finances go, is broken down into down payment and closing costs. Depending on what loan program you go with, there's basically 0% down, VA, USDA, down payment assistance. There's 3.5% down FHA, 5% down conventional, 20% down, 50% down, and then you can just buy it all cash if you wanted to. But let's say you were going with a traditional 3.5% down FHA. What you want to factor in is also closing costs as well. And closing costs, I pretty much estimate 3 to 5%. So I use like a 4% number on top of the 3.5% for the down payment. So let's just say 7.5%. So if you were to get a property in here, all in $320,000 at 7.5%, you'd be around $24,000 out of pocket. The interesting thing is though, this builder is actually helping you with the closing costs. So you'll be minimal out of pocket will be just your down payment, and it might be like $1,000 or more also, because they're doing closing cost assistance with their preferred lender. Now, a question that I get a lot is, what are closing costs and what's included in the closing costs? So I'm here to talk about some of what's included in the closing costs. And right in front of me, I have a document which we'll call the final settlement statement that's issued when you're closing on a property in new construction. Now, different builders, different lenders, different title companies, different realtors, like there's different fees and different scenarios. So this is not gonna be like, 100% what you're gonna be paying, but this is just an example of like what it might cost to buy a house. Let's check it out. So on a property that I've closed recently, what goes into the settlement statement are a few things, and it gets categorized by debits and credits. So like basically what's being debited and what's being credited. So the first thing you're gonna see is the sale of the property. Then you're gonna see your deposit, any escrow deposit that you put down. Right after that, you're gonna see the loan amount that the lender is gonna lend you, and then you're gonna see any seller credits. On this particular one, I was able to get my buyer $22,644 in seller credits, which is pretty amazing. The next section is gonna be prorations and adjustments. So county taxes, they're gonna prorate the taxes. But what's actually important for you to know about taxes when you're buying new construction is for the first year or two, the taxes are on the assessed value of the land itself. So you have to make sure when you're talking to that lender to ask them to estimate what it could be the next year, because a lot of borrowers get sticker shock a year or two later when the taxes readjust to after the home basically gets recorded as a sale. Under the prorated taxes and adjustments, you're gonna see some loan charges. So on this particular one, there was a processing fee, an underwriting fee, an appraisal fee, there was a credit report fee, and then there was prepaid interest. Those are some of the common charges when doing financing at a new construction. Another fee is gonna be the e-recording fee. Then we're gonna go to the impounds. So there's homeowners insurance and property taxes. So with the homeowners insurance, basically, most of the time you're gonna pay prepaid up front for the whole year, and then they're gonna charge it monthly to your mortgage into an escrow account together with your taxes so that the next year, when it's time to pay it again, they would have held that money every month. So it may seem like you're double paying it, but what's actually happening is you prepaid it for the year, and now they're charging it, putting it together so that they can pay out once a year for you. Sometimes, if your escrow account doesn't have enough taxes money in it, or the homeowner's insurance changes, you could be a little short, or you could be a little over, and I've seen people get refunds as well. Then we're gonna talk about some of the title charges. So there's gonna be, you're gonna have title insurance, search fees, settlement fees, title insurance. Again, this one is, one's for the lender and one's for the buyer. And then there's government recording fees. So recording fees to the county, intangible tax to the county, state deed transfer, state mortgage tax. And then you have a few other fees such as the survey, and if your realtor has a transaction fee, then that'll be on there as well. That's an example of what goes into buying a house. Those are some of the fees right there. Well, we're at the end. If you made it this far in the video, I would like it if you drop a like on the video, comment, subscribe to the channel. Best way to reach me is my website, www.joedenny.com, Jodenny. On my website, you have all my contact information, but you'll also have a link to my calendar where you can go in, type your information, and we can have a discovery call. We can talk about your needs, your goals, and we could pretty much put together a game plan. So if you found this video useful or beneficial, consider subscribing to this channel, and I'll see you on the next one.